boys and girls, welcome to our letter sound review video. It's me, Mrs. Pendleton. I'm just going to go over some of the sounds that we learned this year as far as letter sounds and the difference between stretchy sounds and stopper sounds. Some of you probably do not need to watch this video anymore, but if you want to check it out, it will not hurt to review. Okay, by the time I'm finished with this little mini review lesson, you should be able to answer the following 3 questions. Okay, what are all of the letter sounds I need to know? Okay, meaning what are all of the sounds I need to know for about halfway through the first grade year? Okay, and I'll talk about all the different letters, the sounds they represent. We're going to focus only on the short vowel sounds for right now. And I'm going to talk to you about why those sounds are important and why it's important that we need to make them correctly. Okay, the second question that you should be able to answer by the end of the video. What is the difference between a vowel and a consonant? Okay, some of you are probably thinking, oh, I think I know this, easy peasy, right? But the difference actually has to do more about the sounds instead of the letters. So all of you probably know by now that the vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. And the consonants are all of the other letters of the alphabet. But that's not really what the big difference is between them, okay? The difference has to do with the sounds that the vowels and the consonants represent, which I'll talk to you about in one moment. And the third question you should be able to answer by the end of this little learning video is, what is the difference between a stretchy and a stopper? Okay, and again, I'm talking about sounds when I refer to stretchy and stopper. Okay, so you should be able to answer those 3 questions by the end of the video. If you can't answer them already, first graders, well, then you should probably watch this video again just to refresh and review your brain and what you learned so far, or what you learned this year in first grade. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna switch for my magnet tray. Okay, here's my magnet tray. As you can see, I already wrote the word stretchy and stopper at the top, okay? I have most of my magnetic alphabet letters here with me, and my consonant letters are supposed to be blue, like this letter right here, Z. Okay, Z is a consonant, it should be blue. Okay, and all of the vowels are supposed to be red, like the letter A right here, which is one of the vowels. However, I think I'm short just a few of my magnetic letters, so you might find a missing K or a red C in the video, and just know that I'm doing the best I can with what I have at home. So anyway, we're also working with lowercase letters today because most of the time when you're reading and writing text, you're going to see lowercase letters a lot more often in books, and you'll use them a lot more when writing than you will uppercase. Okay, so we're sticking to lowercase letters, and for the most part, the consonants will be blue, like the letter Z here, and the vowels will be A, or the vowels will be red, like A, sorry. Okay, now, the vowels we already talked about are A, E, I, O, U. Okay, sometimes Y, but right now we're just going to focus on the main 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. Say that with me. A, E, I, O, U. Good. Okay, the vowels are vowels, and they're special because they can make a lot of sounds depending on the syllable type that you find them in a word, depending on if they're paired up with other vowels or not. For example, some vowels that have a consonant right after them, followed by a silent sneaky E, can be long vowels, okay? Most of the time, what we're focusing on today will be the short vowel sounds. And then other times, you might see a vowel with another vowel, making a vowel team, which has a whole different sound. Okay, and then sometimes vowels go with the letter R and they make a totally R-controlled sound, which I call bossy R. Okay, so vowels are tricky. That's why we're going to just knock them out of the way first and get those done. Okay, so here are the 5 main vowels. A, I, U, O, and E. They're not in order, in alphabetical order, but that's okay. All right, vowels are special because vowels, when you make the vowel sounds, no matter what sound you're making, long vowel sounds, short vowel sounds, doesn't matter. Your mouth will come open. Say that with me. When you make a vowel sound, your mouth is open. Good. So when I make the short sound for the letter A, I'm going to open my mouth nice and big, just like I'm taking a bite of an apple, nice and wide. Are you ready? Ah. Good. That's the short sound for the vowel A. I'm going to trace my finger right over the shape of the A, just like this, and I'm going to make the sound. You can put your magic finger in the air, and you can pretend like you're tracing over it with me. Ready? Ah! Good. Okay, that's the short A sound. That's the sound that this letter will represent. Okay, so when you make the vowel sound like ah, short A, your mouth is open. Okay, there's one more special thing that makes a vowel sound a vowel sound. That is that the vowel sound is what we call a stretchy or a continuous sound. That means I can make this sound ah for as long as I want. Okay, it's continuous, meaning it continues. I can hold on to that sound for a very long time and the sound will not change. Okay, I like to call these stretchies. Let's pretend like we're stretching. We're pulling it apart. We're going to stretch the sound. Ready? Ah. Excellent. I can hold on to that ah, that short A sound for as long as I want, and it will not change. That's because all the vowels are stretchy sounds. Say that with me. All of the vowels are stretchy sounds, which means they're continuous. I can hold on to those sounds. I can continue the sounds for a long time, and they're not going to change. Okay, that's what's special about the vowels, like A, ah. They're stretchy. Your mouth comes open to make the sound. And if you put your hand on your throat, don't like accidentally choke yourself, but put your hand over your throat. And inside, right underneath the palm of your hand, that's your voice box inside your throat. We are going to make the short A sound, and we are going to feel our voice box turn on. Okay, so anytime you have a vowel sound, your mouth is open, it's a stretchy sound, and your voice is turned on. Thumbs up for on. Okay. See if you can put your hand across your throat. See if you can feel your voice box kind of vibrating, like shaking a little bit underneath your hand when we make the sound. Ready? Go. Ah! Oh yeah, voice is definitely on. It's definitely a stretchy or a continuous sound that we can stretch out. And your mouth is open. Okay, so A is going to go up into my first box on my little magnet tray because A is a stretchy or a continuous sound. I can hold on to the sound. It doesn't change no matter how long I stretch it out. My voice is on. We just felt that with our voice box. And your mouth comes open because A, it's red, it's a vowel. It's a vowel. Okay, so open, mouth open, stretchy sound, voice on. Okay, it's going to be the same thing with our other 4 vowels, I, U, O, and E. Let's make the short sound for the letter I. Ready? Eh. Make the sound with me. Eh. Is your mouth open? Yes, it is. Just a little bit, not like it is for A, but your mouth is open. And also, it's a stretchy sound. Pretend like you're holding onto a rubber band. You're stretching it out. Eh. Try it again. Ready?